His brother, straightway they come here. I'm sure y'all saw when y'all came in here. They provided security for the whole event, and this brother is over that security. He has 20 years of military experience as an Army Ranger. And what I'm going to do is hand it over to Brother Gideon, man. I have a lot of respect for this brother. And he definitely comes from, he has a testimony that is kind of the opposite of what me particularly, I'm used to dealing with all the time. A lot of times you have men who were raised, not as men, they were raised by women, and they're real sensitive, emotional, feminine. Well, Brother Gideon comes from the other angle, and he's gonna talk about that a little bit in his testimony. And I'm gonna hand it over to Brother Gideon.
Yeah! Gideon! Get him! Get this money! Yeah!
Whatever.
Yeah!
First of all, I'd like to say thank you for the Most High Yah for allowing us to be here. Yes, sir. I don't know. Basically, I was in the military for 21 years. All right, and that time in the I don't know how to talk on the mic. I don't do this stuff. You know what I mean?
You probably need to. Fight through it, brother. They're gonna need
Okay,
you.
so I was nervous because I'll jump out of a plane at 10, 14, 20,000 feet. No problem up here, nervous.
You're all right, brother. I got you.
All right?
Bring it out, brother. Come on, get it. Get it.
Here's the deal. All right, so a little bit about my background. Okay, as you know, I was in the military. I had many different jobs in the military. One of my biggest jobs in the military, I spent a lot of time in alerts units. So everybody know from Vietnam, they used to call them LERPs. And my job in the military was to infiltrate through behind enemy lines. I would infiltrate through enemy lines between 200-300 miles behind enemy lines, me and my 6-man teams. And we would spy on the liberties of the enemy. Dismain, destroy, demoralize the enemy. Sometimes we would make direct contact with certain individuals on the battlefield. And we do missions, what we call CSAR, basically search and rescue. So that's what I did. Also had other jobs in the military. I was a PRC Ranger instructor.
You're a little higher, brother.
Okay, I'll do this. So I was a PRC Ranger instructor. When I was a Ranger instructor, I got a lot of accolades over there, basically. I did real good. A lot of the students that would come through, they would, say, hey, they gave me best instructor of the cycle and all that, whatever. So from there, I got hired to work with Special Forces Group. And I worked with the headquarters group conducting their FID mission. All right, that's basically what we would do was I would go in different parts of the world and conduct training throughout the world. I would train, I would go to Africa, Europe, whatever, and we would train them in SUTs, small unit tactics, things like that, skills, whatever they need, spreading America love, basically lying to them, right? That's what I did. I had several combat deployments. I spent many years in combat, and but that's not why I'm here. I'm here to let y'all know something about me. It took me a long time to come out with this. I had to pray, I was fasting, I just asked the Father to give me strength. Because this is, I'm about to be naked in front of my family right now. So it's kind of difficult for me because I don't really tell a lot of people about me, about certain things I've been through. So, bear with me. Okay, so during 9/11, what were y'all doing? Not me. When 9/11 went off, I was in my unit. We was on DR1 ready cycle. Basically, I was in a rapid deployment unit. And that morning, when the buildings caught on fire, went down, all that good stuff, whatever, I was getting my weapons ready. Was putting our equipment in the hallways. We were getting ready to deploy if needed be. Well, that time never came. Not for me just yet. And that was during 9/11. Shortly after that, my aunt died. And I'm from the DMV also.
Whoop.
That's right. So my aunt died, and she was like a mother to me. Just like a mom. I was sitting in there in a church, it's the Southeast. I'm sitting there, and I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm crying so hard, uncontrollably. Snot coming down my face, all in my green uniform and matched and everything, you know? Just disgusting. I left out of the church a couple of times because I was just crying so hard. And I thought I was looking good, had my brand new shiny Ranger tab, everything. But that was me then. But like I told you, I hadn't been to combat yet. So my time came. Went to Iraq in my LURS units. Over there, I was in a culture of kill. It's the only way I can say it. Okay, so basically, anybody been hunting before? You ever go on hunting with different teams? Well, I used to hunt human beings. That was my job. Conduct ambush. Find the ones that were setting up IEDs and kill them. So if you've been on a hunting trip and you went with a partner and he bagged a deer and you didn't, would you feel bad? Well, that's how I felt. Every time some other team would get a kill and we didn't. I used to lay in my bunk, in my rack, just dreaming about killing folk. All I wanted to do was kill someone. Every time. I was just sitting there and couldn't wait. Oh man, I need to go on mission. Da-da-da-da. Let's go out and kill somebody. Let's get them. You know? So one of our guys died. Let's go get them. And that's all I did. For 15 months. We would go out and just kill people. And we would swap stories. Talk about it. Talk about the killings. And it was that culture of kill. Kill, 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 kill. Anybody ever heard of the thing called rewiring of the mind? Yeah, that was me. So my mind started getting rewired. I started thinking differently. If you ever been through a traumatic injury, anybody in here, I don't know how to admit it, but have been, molested, raped, something like that, some kind of traumatic thing that's happened to you in your life, that's what was happening to me inside. And it was making me cold. And I just got worse and worse. I remember one time I was on a mission. Can't tell you everything, but I would tell you this. I remember an M1 Abrams tank rolled over some landmines. Tank flipped over, lid came off. Everybody in the crew died except for the TC. He was shipped off to Germany. That night, Apache pilot caught fire, sustained fire from the ground. He crash landed his helicopter, him and his other guy. So I got pulled off my mission. I got a radio call. They said, hey, come, you got to go get them. So we went to go get the 2 Eagles. And that's that CSAR mission I'll talk about, search and rescue. So I went, we got them. We did a tactical handoff of the 2 Eagles to a unit that was going by. And I remember thinking that night, when I handed them off, I wanted to get in that Humvee. I wanted to get in. Because I felt like I finally done something good. I just rescued 2 Americans. Put them in the vehicle. Command called back. Go back to your mission. Our mission was conduct an ambush. Just that quick. I'm saving life, and now I'm about to go take it. So my mind Kill, 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 kill. Years later, back over there again. Remember some folks running a road barrier. It's a clean kill. So we marked them. And I remember walking up to the vehicle. I seen these two occupants in there with their heads blown off. I walk up to the vehicle and I'm looking inside. I'm like, damn, he got a headache. But both of the heads were blown off. One of them had a canoe head. The other one had no head. I didn't give a shit. Totally cold. Then I went inside to a building right down the street. We had to occupy that building. I walked inside, and there's this lady in there, a bunch of women, crying. Just crying, da-da-da-da. I don't know what the hell they crying about. Come on, woman. Let's get the hell out of here. Come on. Let's go. Get your ass out. PL pulled me to the side and says, that was her husband and her uncle. Just got murked down the street. I don't give a shit. Let's go. You need help with your bags? Come on, let's go. My feet hurt. Get out this house. I didn't give a shit about no one. Because I had lost something. I had pulled in that demon. You talk about contracts? I made one. I allowed that to come inside of me to such a degree that all I did was lust for blood. I enjoyed the killing. I enjoyed it. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. I used to dream about it. I loved it. I loved doing my job. I come home. And my mom was killed by my father. If you're in an abusive relationship, ladies, get the hell out. Ain't a real man need to hit a woman. Roll it. Telling you right now. So my mom was killed by my father. I'm at the funeral. One of the biggest funerals I've ever been to. It's like 300 people there. Singing, dancing, whatever. All the things they do. And my mom's from South Carolina. People come up to me and they say, oh man, your mama sure loved you. Man, she talked about you all the time. She was so proud of you. I'm sitting at the graveside like, is this over? Nothing. My mom was the only person in this world that I ever gave a shit about. When we was up there, the northern part, it was just me and her and a Chevette. Nothing. On the streets. Only person in this world I ever gave a shit about was laying in that ground. And I'm like, is it over with? That's what happens when you allow that to get into you. But that's not really what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, I want to let y'all know about a miracle that happened with me. Y'all led me to that man right there. I got to Straightway, and he talked about a thing I never heard before, deliverance. Come on. Never heard of it, huh? Deliver what? The power of people who are set apart and following this. Through his guidance and others. That man laid his hands on me. I went there and I was healed. When you first met me, what'd you say to me? You said, I remember when this man met me right here, down your mirror. He said, bro, when I first met you, you looked like you was about to murk a mug. Did you not say that to me? Because I was. Because I still was dealing with certain things. 22 soldiers a day kill themselves because they're trying to deal with this. One of the biggest problems is for us people, anybody. You've been raped, you've been molested, beat. It's when you open up your mouth and you try to tell somebody and they use that against you. They use your past, so it's hard to come out because they fishing in a sea of forgiveness and pulling out them sin baskets. And it's hurtful. I remember sitting there telling my ex-wife and her wicked ass mama, oh, you gotta tell. She asked me who was at a barbecue. Why all your friends and soldiers, buddies afraid of you? Oh, shit, I did war. No big deal. It kept pressing me and pressing me, pressing me. So I finally opened up and told her the things I did in combat. She wouldn't sleep with me no more. Her mom said to me, I think you're going to kill my daughter like your daddy killed your mom. I'm dealing with so much inside. So much I was dealing with. Anger, frustration, like you wouldn't believe. Trying to just deal with just what I saw. Coming straight way. Lay his hands on me. Deliver me. There's not a brother in this room that knows me right now, that knows when I hug you, I'll hug you with love, don't I?
Yes, sir.
Because I can feel it now.
Hallelujah.
I didn't feel it before. Nothing. But now, because of the teachings, because of them following the right path, because the work that they're doing is straightway, helping deliver people like me and people like you that need deliverance. If you've been hurt, it happened. If you saw when somebody talked about someone's hand growing out, but you don't see the miracle in me because it was here. But it was almost just like my hand got cut off and now it came back. Here it is in my mind. I'm back again. I can love again. I give a shit. You understand? That's what I'm talking about. I don't give a damn about how many people I killed in my life or how many medals I got. I'll give them all to them men right there. Those are my real heroes right there. We talk about bodies. What about spiritual ones? How many have they stacked up? Well, I know I killed a lot of folks, but when it comes to that spiritual, nah, these are the real warriors right here. That's the real warriors. Natural is nothing. Spiritual combat is the hardest. And they fight it every day. And the thing is, they turning out soldiers like me to teach me to go out there and put my hands on somebody and deliver them. That's what they're teaching. That's my testimony.